Nobody ever got overweight by eating an avocado and a pint of strawberries. It doesn't happen.
What would you say if somebody was on a GLP-1 like semaglutide or tirzepatide? How much protein should they be getting in a day?
I know the rule is a gram per body weight. I think sometimes for women that's a little overwhelming. My practical approach is to say, start with 100 grams a day. If you can get 100 grams a day in consistently, that's a good starting point. Would I love 130, 150? Absolutely, but I don't want to be so much information that it feels like it's too much to accomplish. And for women, especially the way we've been programmed to eat our whole lives, getting a lot of protein seems very hard. It's not once you explain it to them in a very simple way, but at first I think they get a little overwhelmed by that. So I say, you start with 100 grams a day, you try to work out 3 days a week. And for women, I feel like, unfortunately, we're not always in charge of ourselves. I feel like 3 days a week makes them feel like they can actually commit to that and feel like it's not going to be something where every week they're like, I didn't get it all in, I wasn't able to get there enough. I also like to discuss their dosing with them because I feel like you have taught me so much about the dosing, and that gives me a bigger idea of what we need to do for them personally, because it is subjective and everybody's going to have a different opinion about how much and how often, but what you can put into practical day-to-day ability to accomplish is different than what you're told by someone and then, well, you should just be able to. It's not always the case. I had the ability to get them when their schedule permits. It's great because it gives them a little bit more confidence going into it that they'll be able to follow that protocol.
I love that you said try to get 100 grams because it's an easy number to think of. You don't necessarily even have to count every macro because it's overwhelming for a lot of people.
It is. I've been vegan, I've been vegetarian, I've been carnivore, I've been no carb, but I think that for each person, they have to find their sweet spot on all that, and it's different for everyone.
It's absolutely true. I mean, our philosophy is get your protein in first, which is absolutely the same, and to eat real food. Now, whether you are someone that does better on maybe more fruits and veggies versus maybe more protein, that's something that we can tweak.
Get rid of packages, you can't fail. Nobody ever got overweight by eating an avocado and a pint of strawberries. It doesn't happen. Doesn't happen. Women especially are just becoming so much more knowledgeable about what works for us specifically. You feed your significant others what works for them. You don't have to cross that over all the time.
Right.
And it's okay.